Hey, what's up guys? This is Rich with Wolverine Airsoft, and we are at the LA location for Airsoft Extreme, and we're going to talk to you today about some of the game-changing products that Wolverine Airsoft is bringing to the market. Wolverine Airsoft is the leader in the HPA revolution with making innovative products that are fun and easy to use. So we're going to talk to you today about some of the great stuff we have coming out. At Wolverine Airsoft, most people know us for our flagship product, the SMP. The SMP was a revolutionary concept in HPA in that it lowered the barrier to entry both technically and economically. It made it cheaper and it made it a whole lot easier to use. The SMP was all about making a product that's more fun for people to use because it's less complicated, it's not confusing, and you can get out there and play more and not have to mess with your gun as much. With the SMP, we've taken everything we learned and we've applied it to a new product line that uses exactly the same technology called the Evolution Series SMP. Evolution Series SMP is made up of two halves. The Hydra, which is specifically designed for offset nozzles like your M14s, your P90s, which is the first time that anybody has brought a product to market that allows you to have a drop-in system that works with offset nozzle guns. And then the other half is Inferno, which is more of a direct replacement for the existing SMP in that it uses a centerline nozzle. So it can work with all of your standard gearboxes like your M4s, your V2 gearboxes, V3 gearboxes, M249s. There's a whole host of gearboxes it works with. But what's unique about this system is that it is the first and only truly modular and upgradable HPA system on the market. So what that means is that Hydra and Inferno are actually two halves of the same system. As a user, what that means, you can buy the features that you want. If you don't need an offset nozzle, you don't have to pay for the offset nozzle feature. You can get the Inferno. You can buy the features you want, but you're never tied down to it. You can always add additional features later as your needs and your budget allow. So with the Inferno, for instance, if you got the Inferno, you installed it in your M4, and a few months later you decided, I really want to play with my M14. So you take your Inferno, you buy an Evolution kit from us, which is a Hydra front end with a nozzle pre-installed. And it's as simple as taking the Inferno, unscrewing the front half, and putting on the Evolution kit. And now your Inferno can work with, in this case, a G&G M14, or any of the others. So it's modular mechanically, and you can turn it back if you decide you want to put it back in your M4, put it back together. But it's also modular electronically. So with the Evolution series, we've come out with what we call our Spartan Edition electronics. The Spartan Edition is a revolutionary concept in Airsoft because up till now you had to decide whether you wanted an external FCU, which is what our traditional system has used, which is convenient and easy to use, but you do have the wiring harness, it's external, there are more things that you can damage, that you can go wrong if you're not careful, especially for new users who aren't used to being super careful with some of that stuff. Or you could have an internal FCU, which, while it was more secure, was very inconvenient to use. The programming was difficult, it's programmed through the trigger and there's lots of counting and all sorts of stuff like that that makes it difficult for the user to program. With the Spartan Edition, you get an FCU integrated into a V2 trigger board. So everything is protected inside the gearbox, but unlike traditional internal FCUs, which use trigger logic, this uses our proprietary system called live fire tuning, which we developed specifically for our system. It's extremely simple, extremely intuitive, and you can set your system up perfectly in less than 30 seconds every time. By reducing the complexity of the system, by reducing the parts count, we made it less expensive. So the Spartan Edition is also a perfect option for an entry-level player who wants to get into HPA but doesn't have a budget for one of the higher-end options. So the Spartan Edition with the Inferno goes for $285, which is absolutely unheard of for an HPA system. And again, since it's a modular system, you can start at $285 and you can add whatever other features you want to that as you go along, including you can upgrade your electronics to our Bluetooth FCU, which will be out on the market very soon. By the time this video gets out, it may be out. So Bluetooth electronics, which is, again, we are the first and only company on the market to have a Bluetooth fire control unit. And it's upgradable mechanically. Again, you can buy an Evolution kit and put it on into whatever gearbox you want. So that is the Evolution series. We've got one other product we're going to talk about real quick today that is about to hit the market. And again, at Wolverine Airsoft, we are all about making products that help you have fun. We want your products to be simple, easy to use, and reliable so that you're out on the field playing, not screwing with your gun trying to get it to shoot. So one of the only problems that we ever have users have with our system is they get dirt in the system. They get debris up in the line, and it causes the system to have problems. So what we've designed is a filtered grip line. So we will sell these lines. They're a replacement for a standard grip line, but they have a built-in microfilter element into the quick disconnect. You can disassemble it by hand. The filter is replaceable. You can clean the filter, replace it as needed, and this will keep dirt and debris from getting in your line so that you can get out on the field and play, and now you don't have to worry about it. If you forget and drop your line in the dirt, no big deal. Wash it out, keep going. So that's just a couple of many products that Wolverine Airsoft is working on developing. We have some really cool stuff coming. I want to thank the guys from AEX for having us in their store today, and be sure to hop on and like their Facebook page and follow them online. Hop on our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, like and follow us to keep up with all the latest innovations from Wolverine Airsoft.